Good morning everyone, and welcome again to Ed's Orchids. I'll just give a little tour around this, my biggest greenhouse. It's not very big compared to some I've seen on YouTube. It's only 14 foot by 8, but it's big enough for me to manage. So I hope you enjoy what you're going to see, and if you don't, you know, give me a thumbs down, but if you enjoy it, give me a thumbs up. Okay? Just to look at the other Paphs, the multi-florals, I'll just see how they're going on. This is a Prince Edward of York that is just putting up a new leaf for the first time in 12 months. That's the Prince Edward of York. This is the Hung Sheng Eagle, which is growing well, but not doing anything at the moment. Then we have another Prince Edward of York that's just beginning to put up a new leaf. Then we have a Lady Isabel, which is a big plant that's not doing much. That's the one I knocked 3 buds off last year. Then we have, what's this one? David Ott. That's not doing a lot, but it's put the growth up there. And another one coming up down there. So they take a long time. This is a Philippinense that's just coming along nicely, put up a new growth and new leaf in the last 6 months. Then we have a Supardii that's very, very slow growing and just putting up a new growth there. So that's going to be another 2 to 3 years, I think, before it flowers. Then we have this Paphiopedilum Mustache, which is sending up a spike there, and that's a cross between, I think, is it Philippinense and Cinswithen? I'm not quite sure. Let's have a look, see if it's on the label. Yeah, Philippinense and Cinswithen. That's Paphiopedilum Mustache. Then we have a Cinswithen here, quite a large one, that's putting up a spike. Now the bit of a dark colour you can see down there is where I just dropped a couple of drops of dragon's blood in just to make sure it came up nice and clean. And then we have another Cinswithen here that's not showing any signs of growing at the moment. Now this is a large leaf span plant. Comes from right down there and goes right over here. It's very large, must be 75 to 80 centimetres, and this is just putting up a new growth, I'm pleased to say. And this is a beautiful plant when it flowers. I've never flowered it yet, but hopefully I will. And this is a cross between, I'll show you the label, Rothsildianum, Sandrianum and Anitum, with the Rothsildianum being the king of Paphiopedilums, the Sandrianum being the queen of Paphiopedilums, and the Anitum just putting a bit of dark colour into it. Now this is a Rothsildianum I am experimenting with. Come May, it will go outside and it will sit in all kinds of weather. It'll get wet through, it'll get sunshine, it'll become dry, and I'll just leave it outside to do what it wants to do. And I did that last year, and since then it's started this nice new growth. So that's Paphiopedilum Rothsildianum. Another quite large plant here, the Paphiopedilum Harold Kupovitz, which is quite a nice flower, a big flower, and virtually multicoloured. And I've just noticed, I've had this 12 months, and in 12 months it's grown that little leaf there, and that's all. That's in 12 months time. So with these you've got to have loads and loads of patience. Few little Phrags there I'm growing on at the back. coming along very nicely, all showing nice growth. A few more Phrags here. These are Garum Weaver, PSCI cross Wallacei. There's 3 there. Then we have a Grande that's coming up with some nice new growths. Another Grande with new growths again. The one at the back that's very nice, this leaf's in the way, is Fritz Schomburg. That's got a beautiful growth on it. There we are, Paphs Fritz Schomburg. This is another Garum Weaver, all coming from one plant. That's an Olaf Gross. This big one here is an Olaf Gross. A Grande. Another Grande. All flowering size, but not doing anything just at the moment. And then we have Cavacii hybrid of Sargentianum and Cavacii, which is a big plant. You see, these leaves get so big and heavy that they just drop over. That's a big plant. Some more Grandes over there. And then we come round to the what's this one? Angraecum Crestwood there. Another Angraecum Crestwood there. All these will be going outside, these Angraecums, in May. Just leave them to the weather. So will the Renanthera Tom Thumb. These will all be going out. There's the Phrags I've put in the moss, and not expecting it to do anything for a couple of months. Now then, have I anything else to show you? Not in this greenhouse, I don't think. There's some ferns at the bottom there. Oh, this is a Angraecum sesquipedale. And the usual dendrobiums and kingianums, dendrochilums. That's all we have there. So that's about all I have in this greenhouse. So there's another dendrochilium here I've just watered. And then there's the, always finding something. What's this? It's the Coelogene, I've forgotten the name. But that seems to be growing now. There's just 1 or 2, and you see the growth coming up. There's about half a dozen of them scattered all over the plant. So they shouldn't be so bad. Then we've got the cattleyas that I've just thrown on one side that I'll be looking at shortly. And the Cavacii up here. 1, 2, 3 Cavacii that seem to be doing okay now. What have we got under here? It's a bit darker under here, but there's 2, 4, 6, 25 ordinary Paphs under here, in various states of growth, some doing well, some not doing very well. But it keeps me occupied full time. That's what I like about this hobby. You never short of something to do, whether it's something to repot, something to throw away, something to admire. It never stops amazing me. So, well, these are the only Paphs and Phrags I have in flower at the moment, and I thought I'd get them all together before they start disappearing and dropping off. So here we go, I'll close up and I shall name them. There's the Esquirolii that's been in flower for almost 4 months. And this is just opening up, the Rothsildianum. Get a better picture around this side, I think. The Rothsildianum, yeah. There's another bud there and another bud above it. And then we have the Barbatum, Paphiopedilum barbatum. Then we have a new one that's just opening. It's not quite open yet, which is the Carol Ordenauer, which is the Prince Edward of York crossed by Chamberlainianum. Then we have my old favourite Berenice. There's the Berenice. And once again, the only frag I have at the moment, the Andean Fire. Well, I look forward to having more in flower in the next month or so. So until then, thank you for watching, and hope everything's okay with you, and I'll see you later. Bye.